Good news, U.S. has delivered 4 aircraft to add PAF assets. Defense Minister Delfin Lorenzana said Monday that the Philippine Air Force (PAF) was expected to soon receive 4 OV-10 aircraft from the United States to further increase their air assets. Lorenzana said in a text message sent to him by Air Force Chief Lieutenant General Galileo Gerard Quintanar, 4 OV-10 aircraft would be transferred to PAF this year or early next year. We will cover the costs for PCHT or cargo handling, as discussed in the Foreign Modernization Report (FMR) 2 weeks ago. The item appeared in Defense News last week, Sir, Quintanar said. Lorenzana, meanwhile, said that the PAF still had the remaining OV-10 previously used during last year's air campaign to help free Marawi City from the hands of local and foreign terrorists. Meron pa tayong, we still have the rest of the OV-10 that we use in Marawi. They will add the existing ones to support land operations, Lorenzana said. In an article posted on the Defense News website, the Philippines will receive retired turboprop aircraft fighters from the U.S. Air Force, who have begun the process of completing contracts to make the aircraft dismantled before being sent abroad. According to the article, sources in the Philippines said the government had offered the North American Bronco twin turboprop Bronco aircraft earlier this year after requesting the transfer of parts for the type stored by the U.S. government. The Philippines then checks the planes and finds them suitable for use. Defense News said that the plane, which had retired from the U.S. military since the mid-1990s, would be given free to the Philippines, most likely as part of an aid package to the country's military. However, the Philippines will be responsible for their transportation costs from the United States, with transfers expected to be made later this year, and the aircraft is expected to be ready for service in early 2019. The Philippines, according to the article, is the last operator of the OV-10 Bronco, with the Air Force currently operating between 8 and 10 aircraft. He also has several airframes that have been stored. The country had previously raised the OV-10 to use laser-guided bombs designated by forces on land, although this was not used during recent operations against militants affiliated with the Islamic State in the south of the country, where only rockets and bombs were directed to use. In an invitation posted on the FBO.gov website on July 19, the U.S. Air Force Life Cycle Management Center at the Air Force Center in Utah said it was looking for an offer to dismantle the 4 Broncos OV-10 Rockwells that would later be made, sent abroad, and collected again for the case of foreign military sales. The application also notes that 4 aircraft are a mixture of 2 OV-10A aircraft and 2 OV-10G+. The aircraft was previously owned by NASA, with 2 OV-10G+ highly modified in 2015 and used by the U.S. Special Operations Command for combat evaluation. USAF demand signaled this modification, noting that 2 OV-10G+ aircraft had more than 5,000 new cables installed during their latest upgrade, with auction winners needing to remember the cable for storage to the fuselage before being sent abroad, where the cable will be transferred as part of the reassembly process. Previous documents relating to the modification have shown that the aircraft was modified with the L3 Wescam MX-15D electro-optical tower, 16 tactical data link, full motion video, cockpit glass, and the ability to shoot base systems advanced precision kill, the GPS-guided rocket weapon system. The Defense News said the OV-10G+ had been demilitarized and returned to NASA after the trial, after flying 120 combat attacks in less than 3 months. However, the Philippines hopes to reactivate at least some modifications after reintroducing the aircraft into its inventory. Source: news.mb.com.ph. Thanks for watching and hearing about this latest military news. Video is just an illustration, and hope you enjoy it.